Ah, the holiday season. A time for joy, celebration, and of course, exceptional wine. Welcome to the 12 Wines of Christmas, where we'll explore a festive lineup sure to delight your palate and warm your spirits. So grab your glass, settle in, and let's unwrap the magic of wine together. And now here's your host, Mark Juno, your WineNoholic.
Welcome back. Today we're going to do something a little special. We're going to give you 12 wines across 6 categories that you can have for your holiday sipping, or just have, depending on how you feel. Now, out of the list, I didn't try to memorize it. I just wanted to get them out, so I wrote them down. Some of these I've had, some of these I have not had. Very few I've had. We'll put it like that. But I thought it would be interesting. Not only that, we're also going to reveal the Cooper Hawk Luxe Pick winner. And I'm going to review it. So, let's get this ball rolling. Shall we? For starters, I picked things that I can't pronounce, at least some of them. So we're going to try to pronounce these the best I can. So the first category is going to be sparkling wine. Why? Because some of you just love the bubbly and it makes you feel good all inside, like you really got a bag full of money. I understand. So first up, we have the the sparkling wine when you're ready to celebrate and say, hey, let's have a good time. We have that wine that's really kind of not going to break the bank, but it sure as hell ain't cheap. So starting this off, we have Vin Clos Cour Brut. It's a Brut, not a champagne, but it is bubbly like a Prosecco and a couple of other bubbly. It's a nice, elegant wine. It's guaranteed to impress. So if you want to put on a tuxedo for Christmas dinner for some odd reason, if that was float your boat and you like doing shit like that, well, my God, do so. Just don't spill no gravy on it. They'll charge you. Let's go to the budget-friendly pick. So for the budget-friendly pick, it's another Brut. They're pretty good. So this one is Fresh and Net d'Orcon Cordon Negro. There you have it. That is a budget-friendly pick. Perfect for toasting, or just when you're stressed after all them damn gifts that you had to wrap and you ain't had nobody to help you. Drink on some of that. Next category is going to be the whites. The white wines. And for the first pick, we have a Rumbar Chardonnay. It's supposed to be like nice, rich, and buttery. Now, I'm just getting into Chardonnays, and I get it with the buttery. I really do, and I'm starting to like Chardonnays. If that's your thing, then get you a nice buttery Chardonnay and go crazy. But this is literally perfect for sipping while you're arguing about who has the best cooked stuffing or dressing, whatever you call it. They are 2 different things. Just thought I'd throw that out there. So, moving right along. We have a nice easygoing Chardonnay. We did the Chardonnay already. We got a nice easygoing Riesling, Dr. Lucen Riesling. Now, I don't really get into Riesling because I find them to be a little sweet. Even the ones that's dry to me is not like what I would want for a wine, because I really like my wines dry and red for the most part. But this is supposed to be a nice white to go with your holiday dishes. You can pair it with your turkey, or, just pair it with it, however you feel. I guess if you really just want something mildly sweet and dry, you can find you a nice Riesling. So there you have it for the Rieslings. Before we go into the red, I'm going to show you this one more time. When you have wine in a velvet bag, it's kind of fancy.
Woohoo!
Okay, no, we'll get back to that. Moving right along to the red. So, for the red, we have a big, embold Camus Cabernet Sauvignon. Cabernet Sauvignon. Sing it if you like. The wine is so bold, if you put it on the table, it might go ahead and start telling jokes and have its own headline. There you have it. It's bold. It's really bold. I love a bold Cabernet Sauvignon. You should too. The drier, the better. Or more dry, baby. And rounding that off, oh, wow. Now this would be smooth and cozy. Just had one the other night. Actually, it was a Zen mix with this. Can you guess? Can you guess? A Pinot Noir. So coming up, we have a crema, Pinot Noir. Those are your two reds. Now, personally, I don't eat turkey or beef, but you could probably pair that Pinot, because it's light, with turkey or beef, red meat. It probably would go good with your stuffing, because I eat stuffing and I would drink Pinot with stuffing and greens and yams. Yeah, I probably would just drink it with my holiday dinner, is what I'm getting at. Rosé. This is the third, fourth. Off right now. Fourth category. Rosé, fancy choice. Chateau de... We're not gonna even try it. I have a sheet where I broke them down so I can pronounce these a little better. So, for your rosé drinkers, we have Chateau de Carré Arteville Rosé. I can't say that fast, so there you have it. Sorry. Speed it up if you want to hear it faster. That's the first rosé. Now I really don't know what you do with rosé, so Rosé is a nice, refreshing wine for the summertime if you're making sangria. So why? Because, well, lack of better analogy, rosé is a white masquerading as a slight red. Kind of like, I can't say that. Man, you know, years ago you could say some things and not have to worry about it. I really want to say it's kind of like cross-dressing as a red, but yeah, somebody might get offended.
We're a proud group of people.
Oh, well. Now, there is a crowd pleaser rosé. I don't drink rosé, but I hear it's good. And this one is Whispering Angels. Whispering Angels rosé. Whispering Angels. Now, angels is supposed to be a good little thing for Christmas. Growing up as a kid, you know, some people have a star on top of their Christmas tree. We used to have this angel on the top. I don't know if it ever whispered. Matter of fact, I don't think it said a damn thing. But if it did whisper, I probably would need a glass of wine after that. You probably would too if you hear some damn plastic thing on top of your tree whispering. You get you the best glass of wine you could find. 2 of them. So yeah, that's the rosé. So you have your little fancy choice and you got the crowd pleaser. So there you have it. I've been told rosés are great. They kind of like will get the party started. I'll take the word for it because I am not a rosé drinker. We're done with that. And we're going on to, oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Little dessert wines. Sweet, fruity, late harvest, ice wines, Kool-Aid with alcohol.
Beginners love sweet wines.
Grandma's Kool-Aid, pound of sugar. So the longer grapes are on the vine, the more concentration the sugar gets. Late harvests are picked later into the season where the sugar is nice and it's a lot. But ice wines are picked when it's frozen. So now you got concentrated sugars and when you squeeze it, it's like syrup. It's sugary. So for our dessert wine picks, if you like holiday cookies, you can probably drink one with the candy yams, I guess. But the cakes, the pies, they might go good with a good pound cake or maybe sweet potato pie. You might be able to get away with that on some sweet potato pie. So the first one we have on the list is Chateau Régé Chateau Ria Sec Saturn. Whew, man, that's a mouthful. I would hate to have to go to a wine store or a liquor store or something that sold this, and I have to try to break that down and tell them what I want. I probably just have to bring a name or a picture of it. Really, I do that. I take pictures or I look them up if I can't really pronounce them, because I'm not trying to do it twice. I may know how to spell it, or I may know how it's somewhat spelled. This is a hint for you. Then you go to the store with the picture, or if you're at a tasting, get your phone out, take a picture, and yeah, you can figure out the rest. So that's dessert wine 1. The second dessert wine is Simply Simplicity. We're gonna try to pronounce this. This one isn't that hard to pronounce, but I really don't want to mess it up, so we're gonna try it. Viete Moscato d'Asti. Moscato d'Asti. So when I first started drinking Moscatos, the first d'Asti I had was kind of sparkling, kind of bubbly. And I thought that's what d'Asti was. However, d'Asti is where it is actually produced. A little bit more wine trivia for you. So that is your sweet wines, and Moscatos are sweet. This one I think is a little bubbly, fruity, sweet. It's what you would expect a Moscato to be. If you drink Moscatos, you understand what I mean. There you have it. Now, I don't do sweet wines, but if I am going to do a sweet wine, I have to say I am going to do a port. Why? Because they're fortified, which means they have some extra alcohol put in there. Give you a little stiff drink in that glass of yours. Yes, 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 yes. So if that's what I'm gonna do, yeah. Fireside favorite is the Taylor Flaggate 20-year tawny port. So it's gonna be rich. It's gonna be really rich. It's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be a little heavy, a little thicker than you expect wine to be. And it's going to have a kick. So if you have that uncle that'll drink any damn thing because he loves alcohol.
That's me.
You might want to hide your port because he's going to drink the whole damn thing. I'm just warning you up front. Then you have, this is supposed to be a classic. I've never had this. Not this one per se. How do you pronounce this? Forsaca. I'm saying it like that because it's French or Portuguese probably. I'm sorry, ports come from Portuguese. And I don't want to mess it up because some people look at words and think they're pronounced the same way we would pronounce it in English, and that's not necessarily the way it should be. But I can tell you this part of it. Ben 27 Ruby Red Port, or you can just call it Ruby Port. Ben 27. Keep that in mind. You probably won't have a problem with finding it. So there you have it. 6 categories, 6 wines, 2 wines in each category. That's 12 wines for your holiday specials. You know, you got some nice sweet food going on because you have a sweet tooth and you just love sweet potato pie. There you have it. Now, most of my people really came for this. The winner, the one that had the most picks, was Cooperhaus Lux Meritage. Unfortunately, I forgot the little thing to top off with, and I have nothing here. Oh, yes, I do. I'm gonna step to the left real quick. My left, your right. And we're back. Yes, we are back. There is a tool for everything. You don't really want a som to see you do this. They might become upset. Hey, that's not what that was made for. No, it's not. But sometimes you have to improvise. Once I was at a cookout, I ain't gonna mention no names, and people didn't have a bottle opener for their wine. They basically banged the cork in the inside. with a key, and then they had to figure out how to get that out. Improvise, it works. That's why I'm a wineaholic. I ain't gonna stop because I ain't got the right tool. I'm just gonna find something to get it open with. We do have our corkscrew. I've had Meritages before, never had this Meritage. So, I believe a Meritage is a blend of some sort. Cooper Hawk on the back there, the Lux, they don't put blend names. They put the same thing on all of them. Go figure. When you're at a table, the som should present you with the cork. So here you go. I don't know if I want to toast anything, but I'm wishing everybody a nice, healthy, happy, safe holiday season. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. Get to the damn drinking. Cooper Hawk is going to have a cruise next year for you wine lovers. So I'm virgin, so there will be no kids allowed. For you adults who like to cruise like I do, I prefer not to be on a cruise full of young kids. You know how that is. They're loud, obnoxious, running around. Oh, they do so much dumb shit. It's ridiculous. Oh, that smells good. It smells like some good wine here. It's a little fruity. For some odd reason I smell cherries, but I don't know if you're supposed to smell cherries in Meritage. The real thing is how it tastes. So here's to you. It's not as bold as I thought it was gonna be. Not high on the tannin side either. A little tart. Still got some tannins in it. It's mild on the back of the palate. So it reminds me of fruit. I just can't put my tongue on the exact same, no pun intended. I can't put my tongue on the type of fruit. I really want to say cherries. Kind of reminds me of a tart cherry. So, would I? This is not a 5 to me. Now, there's probably some som out there. What the fuck?
Are you crazy?
No, wine is subjective. You drink what you like. I drink what I like. Now, would I pour this out? Of course not. I'm going to drink this bottle because it's good for that. But it wouldn't be my go-to choice. And this is probably the second, maybe third Meritage I've ever had. Can't say that I found one that I would break the bank for. It's good fireplace wine. I could say that. It's good eating wine. I can also say that. You could probably have a good meal with this. So let's bag up here. I normally don't drink and eat at the same time when it comes to liquor, wine included, alcohol of any sort. I don't do beer, so we're not talking about that. But occasionally I'll have a mixed drink or a shot. However, there are a few wines that I can eat and drink at the same time, and this would be one of them. So I would say it's probably between a 3 and a 4. We'll see what the bottles pop up as, and there you have it. I would like to end this by saying, if you're in the market for Meritage and you like light wine, like along the Pinot Noir, I would suggest you go get you some. If you like Cooper Hawk, I don't think they have a regular bottle of Meritage, so it probably would have to be a Lux line. I don't really know. I don't remember ever seeing just some regular old ass Meritage on a wine list. you should really go out and get you some. Like I always say, go get you some wine. Drink it, because that's what it's there for. Cheers. Cheers twice. And I'll see you next time.
Mrs. Claus, this one's for you. Tell me, sweet mama, what's a guy to do? I'm tired of pretending it's just who I am. Come on, Mrs. Claus, let me be your man. Awkward shaving, wear a cap on my head. By matching robes all shiny and red. I'm begging you, please, I'll do all that I can. Come on, Mrs. Claus, let me be